So for those of you who don't know, jacksfilms is working on an awards show that isn't quite a typical awards show, wherein the nominees get to nominate themselves for any type of absurd award idea they can come up with, and then they try to win it. And so in the same vein as the thumbnail, this video is about anti-awards. That is to say, awards that are intended to mock the recipient. This video was born from the Wikipedia list article, List of Mocking Awards. And I know the first question that came to my mind, why the fuck is there so many? One award under the pseudoscientific category particularly piques my interest. This is because there's a noted public figure, a noted recipient of this absurd satirical award that also won the original serious version of that same award. I'm of course talking about Andre Geim. That makes me wonder what the Nobel Prize even is. Where did it come from? And also, who is Andre Geim? How did he win both a Nobel Prize and its satirical counterpart? The origin of the Nobel Prize itself is actually pretty easy to recount. So a Swedish physicist invented dynamite, and then a French publication accidentally published his obituary. He got to read his own obituary while still alive, and he realized that his only real contribution to the vast web of human knowledge and achievement was, what, dynamite? Womp. So he said to himself, ah, hell nah, and had a bit of a change of heart. So he invested a shit ton of money into a new award called the Nobel Prize, specifically for scientific achievement, later expanded to the Nobel Peace Prize for political achievement. The Ig Nobel has its start in 1991, being founded by a scientific humor magazine. There's this humorous aside in the Wikipedia article about an Ignatius Nobel, some fictional cousin of Alfred Nobel, so there's that. It's a pretty little pun. There's not much to think about there, so that's not really the focus of this section. What I'm more interested in is the guy who levitated frogs with magnets, Dr. Andre Geim. I'm so sorry, Andre Geim, that seems familiar. Isn't that the guy who also discovered graphene? Damn Skippy, that is the same. Andre, goddammit, his name is Andre. Sir Andre Geim and his friend Constantine would host these Friday night experiments where they would do anything and everything to try and test, I don't know, the limits of their brain, and also the limits of scientific research and, you know, a scientist's average attention span. This playful, absurdist philosophy is what won Andre Geim both the Ig Nobel and the Nobel. But what does this have to do with jacksfilms? Well, I believe jacksfilms is using this same philosophy of play in order to criticize reaction channels. And that, in and of itself, has led to the accidental reinvention of the anti-awards show, built out of self-nomination. Satire for its own sake means nothing if you can't build or construct anything better than the thing that you're satirizing. Which is why I like jacksfilms' attempt at building an anti-awards show. And it's also why I like the Ig Nobel. The tagline of the Ig Nobel itself is, research that first makes you laugh and then makes you think. The awards that you win stand as a legacy, the thing that you leave behind after you're gone. So here's a bit of advice for my fellow competitors. I beg of you, what seems to be like one simple task. Find your voice by any means necessary. And may the best loser win.